So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So, time for my accessible teams for this treasure map. Going to be honest and say that it's not the one I am the most proud of, but I am extremely busy right now, so I did my best. Anyway, let's take a look at the new Yamato first. Going to be Kid Yamato from when Yamato meets the three samurais, the treasure map recruits. And yeah, this unit is a bit weird. Fighter, free spirit, Sai. No special support. This Yamato does have 3 turns of hunger removal, so this might be an option to use if you have trouble with that. As for the captain ability, -1 CD, fighting free spirit, 4 times attack, 1.3 times HP, 4.5 times attack if you defeated an enemy last turn, which is pretty easy to make happen, and Sai int recovery matching, so pretty bland but pretty good numbers. Special reduces the spear by 6 turns, reduces resilience by 6 turns, applies -50% Sai resistance to enemies for 2 turns. If you hit 3 perfects this turn, you apply a 1.5 times increased damage taken the next turn. And all that is fine, nothing super special, but decent. And yeah, the next is a bit of a meme, honestly. So if Yamato has a recovery orb when used as special, slashers get a 2.25 times call affinity boost for 2 turns. And you also apply -20% slasher resistance to all enemies for 1 turn. And yeah, this is a meme because this doesn't buff Yamato, it's just for slashers. So it's kind of a way to make it so Yamato works well with the samurais, I guess. Like, this won't see a lot of use outside of like meme usage, but like you can use the treasure map recruit support that gives Yamato a recovery orb as another good effect, and then Yamato special also gives you call affinity, so not horrible but super niche. And yeah, size loss matching for 3 clauses and some extra base attacks, so yeah, that's dope at least. With that, let's jump into my teams. Oops, I pressed Yamato again. Okay, here we go. And yeah, first we have Zoro's dad, Ushimaru. And yeah, it recommends using Perona and Flampe, but I have them on another team, so we can't use them. But final stage we have Bind, Attack Down, Hunger, and Slot Bind. So since the crewmates are binded, the only one who can remove the hunger is the captain. So I picked a captain that resists Bind, is Hunger in Bonnie. Bonnie also resists Slot Bind, so that's pretty dope. Anyway, best strat for this team is that you swap Big Mom once before final stage, then final stage. Swap Big Mom, use Big Mom special, use last special to remove the remaining attack down, and the support handle the rest. And of course, this Tama on Big Mom is available in the medal exchange. You should buy her, amazing support. And Caesar can wave clear. Next battle against Omusubi, who is a pretty good treasure map recruit. And yeah, this stage gives you 5 turns of the spear after sockets, 3 turns special bind, top right is special reversed, normal attacks only, 5 turns damage threshold, 6 turns death up, and I just went with the straw hat badge. Like final stage, like you can wave clear with Luffy's super type easily. Final stage, you can use the Frank Captain Luffy to get an attack boost, Usopp to remove the special bind, Frankie to give death up, or to give call affinity. Zoro removes the damage threshold and death up and gives ore boost. You can use Robin later to also set defense to 0. Otherwise, you can just sit as perfect with Zoro and Tashigi removes the death up. So yeah, it should work well. This is a pretty wonky team. I'm not particularly happy with it, but it works. What you should run though is that if you have Legend Toki, it's a no-brainer to run Toki as a sub. This one. Legend Toki here, the strength one. Run Legend Toki as a sub. Use Toki on the captains. The captain should be a Dex unit. You can run something like Crocodile Aran or Koala. Like just some good boosted legend who is Dex. Use Toki on that legend. That legend can ignore all of the debuffs, because there's quite a few here. Built for the We3 Princesses batch. And final stage we have 5 turns of Bind, top row, bottom row. 6 turns of top row Despair. Slots to block. 8 turn Paralysis. 1 turn Slot Barrier. Tandems, that's something you have to keep in mind. Easiest is just run some Sanji with Sora support. And yeah, you're not allowed to use specials that do slot change, but we don't do that in this team, so it's good. Anyway, with this team, Akainu and Reiju handles all of the Bind and Despair. Bonnie handles most of the Paralysis. I had to put Mr. One support on Crocodile, which is unfortunate. Moby Dick makes it so that you can activate Croc's Super Claws, which will let you change the block orbs. And then Sanji, just you get Sora. So, should be pretty decent damage. I think this team is a bit of a meme. Like, if you have Toki, you should use Toki. That's just how it is. King. This is another team that some might not run. You need Legend Carrot level 150. So that she can set defense to 0. Otherwise, there are other teams against Carrot, but this is a pretty easy one I wanted to showcase if you can build it. But yeah, basically this content is insane, built for the ISO badge. But yeah, in this content we get 6 turns attack down, 5 turns special bind, 5 turns paralysis, 6 turns down threshold, 6 turns rainbow shield, 6 turns death up, and a full HP recovery. Like, this is one of the biggest middle fingers ever. But this team is pretty decent. Like, if you have Chopper, you use Chopper, you remove everything except for the defensive effects. Carrot handles the damage threshold and rainbow shield. And Carrot specials has defense to 0. So Chopper and Carrot together handles everything. And then you can use the Kawamatsu here, which will give you a 2-turn attack boost. So basically you have Kawamatsu's attack boost. You have Carrot's ore boost, so that's some pretty good damage. Can even add Sora for color affinity if needed. And Kinemon can give matching orbs if needed. But Carrot does make it very likely to get matching orbs, so I think it's fine. I don't really double check chips, by the way, for all of the teams, so might be some possible improvements. Anyway, Kaido battle. This is basically as good as it gets. I know Anthony made some other pretty accessible team that didn't use Sanji and had Bonnie instead, so check out his team later as well, I guess. I don't know if he will upload it. But anyway, 4 stages, pretty annoying. You will want Momo friend captain here, by the way. So Momo is friend captain. Stage 1, you will just wave clear with Momo. Stage 2, wave clear with Momo. Maybe you have to kill, but yeah, you don't want to use anything there. Stage 3, we're going to be using Perona and Momo's super type special. So we get a full board of 1 orbs, and Perona plus the Chauzu support on Luffy Ace removes the attack down. And then final stage, we have paralysis, which Bonnie handles. We have stun, which the pudding support on Sanji handles. On the ambush, you can't use any support realistically, but this is final stage stun, so there's a lot of supports that remove stun final stage. Nami Robin has one as well. So if you have like Chopper, this Chopper, you can run that instead and maybe run a death down support on Sanji, but yeah, this is pretty decent. Frankie will handle the death down, at least 80% of it. But yeah, resilience, Momo handles that. 7 turns of Rainbow Shield. Momo handles that. You use Momo special this stage, of course. He should be able to keep the attack boost until this stage and make sure he does that. Just always tap with Momo every single turn. And then there's 5 turns of Hunger, which middle row will handle. Perona will handle 2 turns. Flampe will handle 2 turns. And then this Big Mom support gives you a Semla. So the first thing you want to do when bursting is to consume this Semla. Then you remove the final turn of Hunger. So remember to not hit a perfect or anything. Just hit a good, consume the Semla with Flampe, and then you're good. And you can use Sanji stage 3 and 4 probably to get a chain boundary as well. Otherwise, Nami Robin remove paralysis this stage. I never said Bonnie before, but Bonnie's not in this team. You can use Flampe stage 3 probably to get a chain boost for 2 stages. Momo gives attack boost. Luffy 8 final stage for ore boost. Yeah, it should be pretty good. I think this team will work well. But yeah, it's a pretty annoying content, not going to lie. But yeah, that's the teams I got here. Going to be it for me for Treasure Map for now. Oh yeah, one final thing I wanted to say is that some will want to use the Samurais as friend captain. Probably the highest booster Omusubi. And the Samurais does have 10 turns of Hunger, so I'm sure a lot of people see this in the quest guide, like, okay, Hunger, okay, I can remove it with the friend captain, so I don't have to care about it, but remember the stun. As far as I know, stun stops potential abilities, and bottom row and top row are getting stunned. So that's why Flampe and Perona are middle row, because they are not stunned. They should be fine. So be careful if you rely on the friend captain to remove the Hunger. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.